we continue to push those values every day, and that all the decisions that we make every day are really driven by those values, and we refuse to set them aside. So I'm Jordan Christensen. I actually have two roles at Recursion. I'm the Vice President of Engineering, so I'm responsible for all of the software that we build and run at Recursion across the whole company. And I'm also the site lead for Toronto, so I'm responsible for bringing Recursion's awesome culture to the great city of Toronto. So the thing that surprised me the most is that the process of doing all the science and all of the biology and chemistry that we do is just shockingly complicated. Like I had some idea that we're going to have some robots and they're going to move some wells and inject some chemicals and things, and it's just going to all magically work. But there's so much to that. There's so many edge cases and so much complication in that. The amazing part is that all the great folks that work on making that high throughput system work have really tamed a lot of that complexity. It's really exciting to see, but it also is just like it's immense as to how challenging that is and how much work and how successful Recursion has been at doing that. The thing that inspired me the most about coming to Recursion was that the values were very real. It was something that I pressed a lot on in my interview process and checked in with a lot of different leaders on whether those values were just things that we wrote down and looked at when they were convenient, or whether it was really part of how we did everyday life and lived everyday life at Recursion. And it's been great to see that we continue to push those values every day, and that all the decisions that we make every day are really driven by those values, and we refuse to set them aside. And one great example is the one of we are one Recursion, which really encourages us to work as a team across the organization. And a lot of companies, and especially ones that could shape themselves like Recursion, where we have really smart scientists from with PhDs and amazing educational backgrounds, and we have people from engineering that obviously have their own schooling, but they have a very different path in life that they've taken, and often those groups might create natural silos or be separated from each other, and that doesn't really happen at Recursion. We work as one Recursion, and we have our scientists and our engineers collaborating every day to try to improve lives and radically decode biology, as we say. So I think the most effective way that we think as one Recursion, we act as one Recursion, is we just build empathy for each other, and we just spend time together. We have people that are experts in really deep scientific areas, but they're not like precious about that. They're not like, oh, I'm an expert, so you have to listen to me. It's like, actually, they always want to get to the right answer. They always want to share their knowledge. They always want to teach. They always want to answer questions. Being part of that team and finding that sense of team, that collaboration, that psychological safety is a super important thing for everyone in their role in an engineering position. But people also want to take challenges, take chances, and they want to really excel and have a lot of impact individually. And I think that team structure really enables that. It allows people to take those chances and take those risks individually. And then I really encourage people to really talk about the work that they do. One of the great things that we do at Recursion is we believe in the value of we learn, and a lot of we learn is sharing and teaching others. And so when you do have that great impact and you do have that success, really love when people can share that inside the company, outside the company, and just talk about all the great things that we do.